Hi, welcome to the Life Intro Zone. This is the first zone where we bring all of the children together when they first come to visit the Life exhibition. Here we'll introduce basically what they're going to be doing for the whole time. We'll split them into 3 groups, and they'll also watch a video where some children have been interviewed to see what they know about Jesus. We challenge the children to see if they can spot any of the facts that they don't quite get right, and then feedback to us at the end. And then we send them off to explore the 3 other zones a little bit later.
So welcome to the red zone, which is the lifeline zone. And here we're talking a lot about how the Old Testament always points to the New Testament and the birth of the Savior, which is Jesus. So there are different kind of activities for them to do. We talk a lot about the birth and the prophecies, the predictions that were made about the birthplace of Jesus and everything around that. So it's a really fun interactive ways, and it's cool to see how surprised the kids are that all those years ago people have predicted exactly what was going to happen later on.
Welcome to the green zone. In this zone we've been talking about the words that Jesus has said and how those have influenced the world and what we can learn from them about how we should live. And we've been talking about parables and the story particularly of the Good Samaritan and how Jesus says that we should love our neighbour as ourselves. And a lot of the kids know that phrase, but they don't know where it comes from, and maybe they haven't understood what it really is all about. So we've been telling the parable of the Good Samaritan to help them to understand the story and just engage a little bit more with what Jesus' words actually were, but realising as well that those words are still important today as they were when Jesus said them originally. And actually all of us should be treating our neighbours as ourselves, and our neighbour can be anyone. And for a lot of kids, getting their heads around that has been really great to see, to help them to explore Jesus' words and realise that Jesus' words still have significance today. So it's been really cool to help them to learn that and to realise those things for themselves.
This is the life work zone, and this zone we sort of talk about the works that Jesus did, so his miracles, and we really enforce the idea of what a miracle is, and obviously God stepping in and doing something just out of the laws of nature. And what we do is we get them on the tablets and they watch a video about the miracle of the fisherman in the boat when he tells them to cast their nets on the opposite side, and they end up with just an amazing amount of fish, and they're really blown away when they see this on the video and they go, wait, did this really happen? And we go, yeah, Jesus performed many miracles like that. We talk about the paralytic man that got healed by his friends, and they really are just encouraged by the works that Jesus did and amazed that these things actually happened.
Welcome to the Life Cafe Zone. This is the last zone in the Life exhibition, and it's a chance for the children to feedback and think about what they've learned. So we give them a drink, we spend some time with them, and we do a quiz, which is behind me here, where we give them these funky remotes and they can vote on all the different answers that they have learned throughout the exhibition. Now the last one's a bit more of an interesting one, where we ask them their opinion on what they think or who they think Jesus is after everything they've learned in the Life exhibition. And then we remind them that the Bible introduces us to say, what do you think? And to explore what Jesus says about himself, to explore everything, all the evidence and all the miracles, and to think for ourselves, who is Jesus? And of course for Christians, Jesus for us is the Son of God.